We are going to topic again of logical reasoning, that is blood relations. Okay? Yes. So what are blood relations? You know that? What are they? Blood relation means all the relations that are made by our birth, isn't it? Yeah? Yeah. So our mother, our father, our siblings, cousins, and all the other family members. So all that relations that are made by birth are called blood relations. All right. So in this type of reasoning, what do we have to do? So first of all, they are the relations that are made by birth, as we have seen. Now these type of questions, what do they involve? They involve analysis of information showing the blood relation among the members of the family. So the question will be in what way? It will be in that way, like a chain of relationships will be given, right? All the information will be given in the form of a chain, and the relationship between different members of the family will be given in a chain format. And then based on that, we'll have to make a family tree kind of a thing. All right. And then whatever is asked in the question, they might ask the relationship between any of the members of the family. Okay. All the information will be given to us in the question only. All right. So how is this chain of information, chain of relationship in the form of information? It's like they'll say that A is the brother of B, then B is the sister of C is the mother of D, like that. A chain of information will be given, and like denoting all the relationship between those members. All right. Yes. Then at the end, they'll ask any relationship, like tell that what is the relationship between A and D, like that. Okay. So what do we have to do? We basically have to make a family tree in this. All right. Okay. Next, talking about the types of blood relations. Now there are two types that we study here. The first one is pointing or introducing type of questions. That means now here direct information, like it will not be given in chain format, but it will be a person will be pointing at some other person or some photograph, for example, and then a person points at or introduces someone through a conversation, and we need to find out the relationship between them. For example, if you are pointing at your mother's photograph, okay, you are showing your mother's photograph to someone, and you are not directly telling them that she's your mother, but you are using a chain. Like you'll say that she is the daughter of, say, my father's father-in-law, isn't it? So your father's father-in-law will be your mother's father only, isn't it? Yeah. So instead of saying directly that she is my mother, you say that she is the daughter of my father's father-in-law, right? In this way. So it is the questions will be in this format only, that one person will be pointing towards the other person in conversation with the third person. Okay. Yeah. For example, we can see here, like pointing to a lady, Rahul said. Now, Rahul is talking to some other person, pointing towards a lady. Okay, so Rahul is pointing towards a lady and talking to some other person and telling that person that she is the wife of my mother's father's only grandchild. And then question will be asked, how is that lady related to Rahul? Okay, so we'll solve it later. First, let us understand that what type of questions will be asked in this. Getting? Yeah, like for example, another example, pointing to a man in the photograph, a woman said that he is the brother of the daughter of the wife of my husband. So see, a chain of relationship is given, and at the end, the relationship between any two members will be asked. Like in this, how is the man related to the woman? Like this, okay? Yeah, so this is the pointing or introducing type of questions will be there. Yeah, then next type that we have is A family tree. In this, direct information will be given, like, see, let's see the example directly. Direct information as in, like, Rahul is the son of Meera, then Hari is the father of Manu. Rahul and Manu are siblings. Meera has only one son. So direct information will be given. We just have to draw a family tree. Nitin is the son of Rahul. Then how is Manu related to Nitin? Like this.
Okay.
Okay, direct family tree will be given, and we'll have to draw that family tree, and then the relationship between any two members will be asked. We'll have to answer that. Got it? Yeah. Another example, like P is the father of S and T. T, who is the father of M? Then V is the father of T. How is P related to V? Like
Okay.
this. All right? Yes. These are two types of blood relation that we'll study about. Okay, there is another type of blood relation, coded one, coded blood relation, but that is two only, because that is a one higher level, so we not study that. Okay, these two will be enough for this stage. Got it? How questions will come? Yeah. Now some important points that we have to remember. The first one is, we cannot predict the gender of a person just by looking at the name. Okay, so if a name, like, if a name seems like, oh, that this my must be the name of a boy, it is not necessary. So like, we cannot assume ourselves until it is given in the question.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So we can never predict the gender of a person on the basis of the name unless otherwise mentioned. Got it?
Yeah.
And second point, if it is said in the question, only son or daughter, it does not mean the only child. That means if we are saying that, uh, let's see this example only, A is the only son of B. They are saying A is the only son of B. So A is the only son of B does not mean that B has only one child. C can also be the child of B, but it will not be son now. C will be daughter.
Okay.
Okay, so A is the only son of B doesn't mean that B has only one child, that is A. It means B has only one son, that is A. So the other one can be a daughter also, like two
Okay.
or three or howsoever like children we can have. Okay,
Okay.
yes. Next is, uh, third point is that it becomes always easier for us to solve the question if we can correlate that relation to ours. Okay, we can always visualize us at that place. We can always keep us at that place, and then we can, uh, what we can do, we can correlate those relations with ours. Okay, so correlating the relations given in the question with our personal relations, it will help in understanding the question in a better way. Okay, so this always helps. You can try this out. Understood this much?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then next we have, now there are some relations that we have. We have a table of these relations. I think these are the common relationships that we already know, right? So different types of blood relations formed between people, and these are the terms used for the relation. So most of these you must be knowing also. Okay, let us quickly have a look. So father's son or mother's son. So father's son or mother's son, that means we are referring to our father. Like my father's son or my mother's son will be my brother, like that. Okay. Then your father's daughter or mother's daughter, same thing, will be your sister. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Then your mother's brother will be your maternal uncle, and your father's brother will be your paternal uncle. So all the relations of your mother's side will be maternal. All the relations from your father's side will be paternal.
Okay.
Similarly, father's sister will be paternal aunt, and mother's sister will be maternal aunt.
Okay.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
son's wife, if I have a son, so the wife of the son will be daughter-in-law, and if I have a daughter, so her husband will be my son-in-law.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I hope you know all these. These are the like common relationships that we have. isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then sister's husband will be brother-in-law. My sister's husband will be my brother-in-law. Husband's brother or wife's brother will be brother-in-law again. Husband's brother or wife's brother will be brother-in-law. Brother's wife, sister-in-law. Also, husband's sister or wife's sister will be again sister-in-law. If you are finding it confusing, so while solving the question, you can also refer to this table. Okay, yeah. Then, similarly, we'll see all the other relations in this way. So, husband's father or wife's father will be father-in-law. My husband's father will be my father-in-law, and husband's mother will be mother-in-law. Same way, the wife's is it? Yeah, husband's mother or wife's mother will be mother-in-law, right?
Yeah.
Brother's son or sister's son will be nephew, and brother's daughter or sister's daughter will be niece. Then uncle or aunt's daughter will be cousin. So your uncle's or your aunt's daughter will be your cousin. Now here it does not depend that whether they are your uncle or aunt from maternal side or paternal side. Okay, their children will be your cousin only. So no maternal or paternal cousin, only cousin. All
Okay.
right. That uncles and aunts son will also be cousin, not cousin sister or cousin brother. We don't have to mention that, only cousin. Okay.
Okay.
Now about the also about the gender, whether it is whether the cousin is girl or a boy. Although this has to be mentioned, but we don't write it. We put signs for it. We use symbols for it. We'll see this further as we move on in this. Okay, there are some symbols that we use to denote these relations. All right. Then father's or mother's father will be like my mother's mother will be my grandmother. My father's mother will also be my grandmother. Similarly, father or grandfather. So this is the fourth generation, like not fourth generation. If we are the first generation, it is the fourth generation. That's correct. Second, if we are the first generation, our father and mother will be the second generation. Then
Yeah.
our grandfather and grandmother will be the third generation, and this will be the fourth generation. Father of our grandfather or grandmother will be great grandfather or great grandmother.
Okay.
Yeah. So is this much clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can use this table whenever we are solving questions if we get confused in between. All right?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, the important thing that how do we draw this family tree? Like, so there are some symbols that we can use to represent these relations in the family tree. What are these relations? Now, these symbols are different, like we can use different symbols. It's not that it is not universally accepted that only these symbols we have to use for female only. Okay, these we
Okay.
can make from our side only. It's just that like in the best way that we can understand. Okay,
Okay.
so the symbols that I have uh, selected for us to solve these questions, so we can denote with when it is a female, we can denote it with a negative sign. For example, if we have to write that S is the daughter of Q, for example. So above S, I'll just put a negative sign like this. That means I'm denoting that S is a, if I put a negative sign, minus sign above this, it means S is a female. And
Okay.
similarly, if I have to show that Q is the brother of R or anything, so I'll put a plus sign above Q. That means Q is a male. Okay? Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then next is generation gap. How do we show it? With a straight vertical line. Generation gap means the generation between, like generation gap between first and second generation. For example, if we have to write A is the son of B, right? If A is the son of B, so that means A will come in the first generation only because A is the son of B. B will be the second generation. So we'll put B above A and we will draw a straight vertical line like this. So if I draw B and a vertical line and A, that means A is the son of B. Now A is the son, that means I'll put a plus sign over here. A is the son of B will be shown like this. Okay.
Okay.
Similarly, if now A is the son of B, if only this much information is given. So we cannot put any symbol over here because B can be male also and female also, because it is said that A is the son of B. So B can be the father also of A, or B can be the mother also. So it is not mentioned. So now if only this information is given, only this one line is given, and if I ask you that what is, like, how is B related to A, so you cannot give a specific answer. You will just write that B will either be the father or the mother of A. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
And so this is, just a minute. Yeah. So generation gap we show by a straight vertical line. Right. Now the relation between husband and wife, we can show it with parallel lines, like two parallel lines and arrows on both the sides, like this.
Okay.
Okay. So if in this only, if I write that A is the husband of C, so how can I join A and C? If A is the husband of C. So I'll join A and C like this. So because A and C are husband and wife, that means they will be in the same generation, isn't it?
Yeah.
So people who are on this, in the same generation, they'll come in this horizontal line only, right?
Yeah.
Because B was father or mother of A, that is why we have put them in one generation up. All right.
Yeah.
So now, since it is given A is the husband of C, so see, in such a situation where a couple is given, you know, it is what? It is a married couple, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. If a couple is given and among these couple, the gender of one couple is already being given, that means automatically we can write minus sign over C.
Yeah.
If A is the husband of C, so C will be wife only, so that will be minus. So this is automatically this we have got. Okay, so
Okay.
husband and wife relation we show with parallel lines like this, or both arrows on both sides. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And in this also, okay, suppose it is given that in this only, if I add that B is the mother of A. If it is given that B is the mother of A. Now, where I'll draw D, where can I draw D if D is the mother of A? So D
On
will
top.
also, yeah, so D will also be in the second generation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Along with B. So that means if D is the mother of A, that means it will be the couple of B only.
Yeah.
And now it becomes, yeah, and now it becomes specific because it is given D is the mother of A. So if D is the mother, we'll put a minus sign over here. And now it becomes clear that B will be father only. Like this, we can draw. Got it?
Yeah.
If this a chain will be given, whatever information we'll keep on getting from the question, we'll apply this on our family tree. Right?
Yeah.
Then brother and sisters, the relation is only a straight line. Okay, so if in this we add that uh, F is the sister of A. So if F is the sister of A, again sister of A will be in the same generation as A only.
Yeah.
So I'll connect F with A like this. And since it is given that sister of A, that means it will be minus. Okay. If it
Yes.
is given F is the sister of A, I cannot put F over here. It has to be direct relation. So directly we have to make a bond.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yes, in this way we have to do. So only this much symbols will be used for us. Okay, so female minus sign, male plus sign, generation gap, like this. In this, if we add another information, for example, that if I add G is the son of C. Now, if I have to make G is the son of C, now son of C will be one generation below.
So
So, yeah, the son of C, I'll show like this, will be G. And since it is given son, so a plus sign like this.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
similarly, if I write H is the grandfather, grandfather of F. So where will be grandfather of F?
One generation above, like two generations after
Yeah,
F.
yeah. So it will be two generations. The grandfather is there, two generation above F. So grandfather will be, now since it is not given, one more thing, when it is not mentioned that whether they are paternal grandfather or maternal grandfather, so we always consider it to be paternal only from father's side. Okay, if it is not mentioned, we will consider it from the paternal side only. So that means we'll keep grandfather as father of father. Grandfather, father of father, unless it is mentioned. So we'll keep F's father is B. So B's father we'll keep as H. Like this. Okay? And
Yeah.
if it is only given not father, if it is only given that H is the grandparent of F, then what we'll do, we'll just not put this gender sign. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how we make a family tree. Okay, based on whatever information is given in the question. Got it? Yeah. So this is all about blood relations, nothing else. Okay, so we'll just try some questions on this now. Based on both the types, pointing type also and family type also. Okay? Okay, so let's start it. Yeah. So let's try the first one. So first type is pointing type. First few questions are based on that only. First 5 questions. Let's try that. Let me do the first one with you first. Okay, so see how it is asked. Pointing to a photograph of a boy, Suresh said. So Suresh, for example, if we visualize it like this is Suresh, and he is pointing to a photograph of a boy. This is a boy.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a boy, and pointing to this photograph, Suresh is saying what? That he is the son of the only son of my mother.
Okay.
Yeah. So can you guess how is Suresh related to that boy? Okay. So he's saying he's the son of the only son of my mother. Okay. So if my mother means Suresh is talking about himself, right? So these
Okay.
such type of questions we can also solve, as I told you, by uh, correlating them with our relation. So if I correlate it with my relation, if I assume that
Is
the
Suresh the
only
father?
son of my mom, yeah, tell me.
Is Suresh the father?
Okay, let's see. Even I haven't solved it yet. Let's see. So he's saying that, where is he? Yeah, let me use this. So, yeah, Suresh said that he is the son of the the only son of my mother. So we are assuming Suresh now in this. It is, although it is not mentioned that whether Suresh is a boy or a girl. So from the name, okay, let us. Although we should not assume it, okay, but if you don't assume it, so the answer will be can't be determined actually. So let us say that it is given in the question that Suresh is a boy only. Okay. So
Okay.
if Suresh is saying that he is this boy is the son, he is the son of the only son of my mother, so only son of my mother, that means that will be Suresh himself,
Yes.
and Suresh himself, yes, and he's saying this boy is the son of the only son of my mother, that means this boy will be the son of Suresh only. Yes, so you were right that how is Suresh related to that boy? Suresh will be father
Both.
of that boy. So we can, how we, this is Suresh and this is the boy. We'll show the relationship like this. Okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is how the questions of this type will be given. Okay? Let's try the second one. I'll also try it, you also try it. So pointing to a photograph, Lily says that, okay, so this is a photograph and Lily is talking. So we can say that Lily is pointing towards this photograph. Now what is she saying? Okay, you try it first. This is a boy.
Lily,
Yes,
Lily, the boy in the photograph is Lily's brother.
yes, that's correct. Very nice. So you have got it how to solve it. Yeah,
Yes.
correct. So the man in the photograph will be brother of Lily, right?
Yes.
Correct. Okay, let's see the third one. Since you're able to solve it quickly, you can just solve it yourself. Pointing to a photograph, Ben said, he is the son of the only daughter of father of my brother. Let's see. Assume that Ben is a boy.
Okay. I don't understand.
Not getting?
No.
Okay, let us see. So Ben said he is the that person in the photograph that is also a boy. So this boy is the son of the only daughter of father of my brother. Father of my brother. Just visualize it. Just keep it on you. Like who is the father of? Suppose you have a brother and father of your brother will be father of your brother will be your
Own brother. Your own father.
yeah. So father of your brother will be your own father, no?
Yeah.
Your own father. Now only daughter of your father. If you are a boy, so only daughter of your father will be
Sister.
your sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, your sister. Now he is the son of your sister. So that means son of sister is called. Shall we look at the that table? So
Yeah.
for now, I'll tell you. So son of sister is called nephew.
Okay.
Okay, so that means the boy in this photograph is Ben's nephew. So how is Ben related to the man? So Ben will be uncle.
Okay.
Okay, got it? Should I repeat it?
No.
Got it? Yes. Okay. So how what we can do is we can start by solving from the last line, like father of my brother. So we can start from the last information that is given and then going backwards. Like this we can solve it. Okay? Yes, children. Try the fourth one now. So we can start by solving from here. Father of my mother.
Does it mean grandfather?
Yeah. Why will be the mother you are saying? X is related to the person. So Y will be the mother. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Let me just recheck it. So we'll start from here. She is the only daughter of the father of my mother. So father of my mother. Father of my mother will be my grandfather. Till
Yeah.
here, grandfather, right?
Yes.
Then only daughter of grandfather. So only daughter of grandfather will be my mother only.
Yes.
Only daughter is said, no? So only daughter will be my mother only. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then she is the only daughter. Okay, that's it. That means she's the mother. So
The
yeah. So
son.
Y will be mother of X.
Of
So now see,
is
it is
the
asked. Yes. What?
X is the son of the mother
Yeah.
of
So
her.
how is X related? So X can be whatever will be whatever gender will be given in the equation. Here it is not mentioned. So X can be a boy also, a girl also. So X can be son or daughter of Y. Okay. Understood?
X is the son because
It
in
is,
the first
yeah.
line it says X said to his friend.
No, it is nothing is mentioned about X. No, X is saying she is the only daughter of the father of my mother. So X can have siblings. It is only like the about the first generation, it is nothing else is mentioned. Only about the second generation. Only daughter of father of my mother. So only the my mother's generation is given that there is no sister that my mother is having. She is the only daughter of my grandfather. Okay, so the gender of X is not clear from here. So if it is given in the question, if it will be given in the question, then well and good. Otherwise, we'll just mention that whether like it either be son or daughter. Okay. Yes. Let's see the next one. Okay, now the fifth one. Let's start the fifth one. Pointing to a woman, William said, "Her granddaughter is the only daughter of my brother." Okay. This one is a little confusing one.
The woman is the mother of William.
Yes, that's correct. Very good. You found it correctly. Women will be the mother of William. Very good. I thought you'll find it confusing, but you found it correctly. So her granddaughter is the only daughter of my brother. So only daughter of my brother, that will be the niece of William and niece of William. So the this niece is the granddaughter. So that means the grandfather or grandmother. So in the photograph it is women only. So the grandmother of niece will be William's mother only, right? Okay, that's correct. Very good. Let's see the sixth one. Okay, sixth one is also of this type only. Let's try the sixth one. Okay, this one is an easy one.
Is the boy the father of Anita?
Uh, just say it again.
Is
Is
the boy the father of Anita?
yes, that's correct. Father of Anita. Correct. Okay, so these are the questions of pointing towards the photograph. These type of questions. Okay. So now let's try some these questions, family tree type questions. Now these I think you'll find it easy because in this we'll just have to make a family tree. You know, we don't have to put much effort in this. So I'll solve it one for you, like how we'll proceed it. For example, first is A is B's sister. So that means A and B will be in the same generation. A is B's sister. So what we'll do, that means A and B will be in the same generation. So we'll put a straight line horizontally. And A is B's sister. That means A is minus. Then C is B's mother. So B's mother will be one generation up. C is B's mother. So we'll put a minus sign on C. Right?
Yeah.
Then D is C's father. Should I pause it? Yeah.
Okay.
D is C's father. Now C's father, that means again one generation up will be D with plus sign. E is D's mother. Okay, so D's mother. That means it is fourth generation. D's mother is E. Then how is A related to D? Okay, so although this relation was not required, E is D's mother, because the relation between A and D is only asked. So A is D's related from this figure. So this is the first generation, the second generation, and the third generation. This is fourth one, but it is not required to. So it is asked that how is A related to D?
I
So
mean, is the grandfather of
yes, correct. So D is the grandfather. How is A related? A will be grandson.
granddaughter.
A will be granddaughter. Thanks for correcting. A will be granddaughter. Right?
Yeah.
That is how we make family tree. Okay, try for the eighth one now. Okay. I'll just change the question a little bit. This is becoming obvious. How is right D here? How is D? What is D of B?
He is the grandson of B.
Yes, that's correct. Grandson. D will be the grandson of B. Okay,
Okay.
so I will draw it. B has a brother A, so B has a brother A. So B and A will be in the same line, and B has a brother A. That means A will be a boy.
Yeah.
D is the son of C. Okay, still we cannot connect anything here, so we can just write that D is the son of C. It will be in this format, right? Then next is B is C's father. So C's father is B. That means C will be one generation below. And B is C's father. That means B's father. That means B will be male. And this we know that D is C's son. So it will come here. Now what is D? So D is grandson of B. Right? I hope you have drawn it the same.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, let's try the next one. Ninth.
D is the son of Q.
Yes, that's correct. Let me draw it quickly. So D is the brother of R. So D is the brother of R. We'll draw like this. Then Q is the sister of A. So still we cannot draw it. R is the son of Q. So if R is the son of Q, Q will be here. And R is the son, so it will come here. Plus Q is the sister of A. That means Q will be minus and A will be somewhere there. How is D related to Q? So D will be son only because R is also son and these two are siblings. So D will also be son. That's the correct answer. Okay, now see the 10th one.
Is D the son-in-law of A?
Just say it again. D is
Is D the son or son
son
or
or daughter.
daughter of A?
Okay, let us see. So
Son,
if A,
son or daughter-in-law?
okay, if A is the brother of B, A is the brother of B. So like this, and B is the sister of C. B is the sister of, so B is the sister of C, and C is the father of D. C is the father. That means D will be here. Is that correct? A is the brother of B. B is the sister of C, and C is the father of D. Correct?
Yeah.
How is D related to A? So now D related to A will be, just see, D's father is C and A is the brother of C. That means what is the relation of D? Like A will be brother of father, isn't it?
Yeah.
The brother of D's father, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what will be the relation now? D will be either nephew or niece, isn't it?
Yes.
So it will be nephew or niece. All right,
Yeah.
got it? Yeah. Okay, let's type 11th one.
E is the daughter of C.
Yes, that's correct. E will be the daughter of C. Achha, also find this one. Also find this. How is A related to E? In the same one, A and E.
Okay. A is the
A is,
one.
yeah. Okay, let me draw
A,
the family ones. Yeah, yeah. Then,
A is the uncle of E.
yes, that will
Paternal.
be correct. That's correct. See, first information was A and B are married couples. So A and B are married couples. So we write them like this. A being the male member, so plus with A, and B will be negative. D is the only son of C, who is the brother of A. So C is the brother of A, and D is the only son of C. E is the sister of D. E is the sister of D. So now E, how is E related to C? E will be daughter, correct. And how is A related to E? So A will be uncle. Father's brother will be uncle, right? Yes. Good. Okay, let's try one more. Question number 12.
T is the father of Q.
T is the, yes, that will be correct. And also find the relationship between S and V. What will be S of V? In the same chart, you can just see
Okay.
V's, yeah. P is the brother of Q and R. S is R's mother. T is P's father. P's father is T. And V is Q's son. Q's son is V. How is T related to Q? Is this correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that also means that T and S will be a married couple, right? And how is S related to V? S will be,
Uh,
see, whenever there is a gap of two
grandmother,
generations, yeah, yes, yes,
grandmother.
grandmother, yes. So
Oh,
we need not see that whether S is given as mother or whatever it is. If there is a gap of two generations, it will be grandmother or grandfather only. Okay, so in this case, since the gender is also mentioned, so it will be the S will be grandmother of V. Got it? So this is how we solve the blood relations. So let's keep till here only today, and we'll continue with tomorrow. Some more questions of this. All right?
okay.
Okay. I'll
Thank
see you
you.
tomorrow. Good day. Bye bye.
Yes, bye.